Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you when it would be a great time to use the video overview, which is located in Google Notebook. So I wanted to create some information for our families in regards to how we plan on incorporating artificial intelligence into our school districts. Now we're just at the planning stage of this, but I did some research, asked friends, and found a lot of materials regarding guides for AI to send to our families. So I know I could condense all of this information by using, say, Gemini or ChatGPT or something, and then create one document with several pages that parents could read, but I wanted to find something that was more engaging to really keep their attention. In comes Google Notebook LM using the video overview. So here's what I did. I have shared a link with you that's in the description below this video where you can access all of the documents that I've been able to come across. What I did then was to upload those documents as sources into Google Notebook LM. The first step I took was to create a prompt telling Notebook that I wanted it to create a parent's guide to AI, why our students must lead the way. And upon doing that, it gave me a source, and then I took that particular source, which is this one, Guardian's Guide to AI, why our students must lead the way. Then I actually went into Gemini, and the prompt that I used in Gemini was to ask it basically to create a script for the video overview. And so it did, and you'll notice that it gave a title, tagline, it gives a slide, in other words, what they're supposed to be talking about within that slide, and even tells the speakers what to say. So I uploaded this as a source going back to Google Notebook. I unchecked all of the sources, found the slides that it created, chose only it, and then what you do is go up to the video overview and click on it. Now it created, as you'll see here, a parent's guide to AI, which I loved. Took me a couple of tries to get it just right, and I made some adjustments. And what I mean by made adjustments is that I just gave it a little bit different directions until it was finally the way I wanted it. Then what I was able to do, if you click on the three dots, you're able to download it as an MP4. Now once you download it as an MP4 file, then you can go into, for example, YouTube, and upload the file to have a video on YouTube. And this just makes it much easier for your families to access the actual video. So that's it in a nutshell. I always try to be very quick in the videos, but I do want to point out that first, in the description below the video, you will see this Google document. You can also, once you open the document, if you click on this link, it'll take you to the drive that has all of these that you are more than welcome to use. And then you do not have to obviously use the same prompt I am if you're wanting to create a parent's guide, but at least it gives you an idea of the steps I took to eventually create a script that Notebook would use, and then you'll be able to watch the actual video. And the point I want to make is this. We've reached a point where people just do not want to take time to read lengthy documents, and part of that is because we're so busy with our jobs. I love the fact that by giving a video overview, it provides the information in a much more engaging way, saves us tons of time because we don't have
here in Henry County, our goal has always been
spend hours creating our own slideshow and then putting voice to it. Google Notebook LM video overview will do that for you. So take a look at the video that I was able to create through Notebook. I think you'll like it. And then go off and explore your ways on creating video overviews for whatever subject matter you want to share. Thank you so much, and as always, look forward to creating more videos for you in the future.
Here in Henry County, our goal has always been pretty simple: to care for our students and get them ready for whatever comes next. So, as new tools like artificial intelligence start popping up everywhere, we wanted to talk with you about how we're using them. And let's be clear, it's not to replace our mission, but to actually make it stronger. So let's dive into how we're putting people first.
This right here, this is our guiding principle. It's really a promise to you that no matter how much technology changes, our focus is always going to be on human connection and the well-being of your child. This simple idea is the foundation for absolutely everything we do. So before we even get into any new technology, it's so important that we start with the values that will never, ever change. This is the real heart of our work here in Henry County.
Every single decision we make starts with this simple question. It's our first and, honestly, our most important checkpoint to make sure your child's well-being is right at the center of their education.
And right after that, we ask this. Because we all know that technology can never ever replace the kind of guidance and support that every student needs from a trusted mentor to really truly thrive.
And finally, we ask this. Because, let's face it, learning just happens best when students feel a real sense of belonging in their school community. These three questions, they're our bedrock.
Okay, so with that foundation of care firmly in place, let's talk about why this conversation about AI is so critical right now. I mean, this isn't some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. It's a tool that is actively shaping our world and, believe it or not, creating some incredible opportunities.
And the speed of this change is just unreal. By 2025, which is right around the corner, AI literacy is expected to be the #1 most important rising skill in the entire workforce. We have a real responsibility to get our students ready for that.
And look, this isn't just some niche skill for tech jobs. Over 60% of employers already expect their employees to use AI in some way. That means getting comfortable with these tools is quickly becoming essential for almost any career path you can think of.
The scale of this shift is just massive. By 2030, it's projected that 1 out of every 5 jobs will be directly shaped by artificial intelligence. Our goal is to prepare Henry County students to be leaders in this new world, not just people watching from the sidelines.
So what even is AI? Well, let's just break it down. At its core, it's just a tool that responds to things we ask it to do. It doesn't think, it doesn't have feelings, and it definitely doesn't make moral choices. The real power isn't in the technology itself. It's in the human skills guiding it. Things like critical thinking, creativity, and good judgment.
And of course, that brings us to a huge point, one that's on every parent's mind: safety. So let's be crystal clear about our absolute commitment to protecting your child.
Your trust means everything to us. We strictly follow all federal privacy laws, like FERPA, which protects student records, and COPPA, which keeps kids safe online. Every single AI tool is put through a rigorous review before it ever makes it into a classroom. Your student's personal information is never shared publicly, and we always have strong safety filters and data protection in place. Your child's safety is completely non-negotiable. Period.
Okay, so we've established that it's safe, but what does this actually look like in the classroom? Well, this section gets right to it. AI is here to support learning, not to replace it.
This is the perfect way to think about it. Imagine AI is a GPS. It can give you directions, maybe suggest a few different routes, and offer up information. But the student is always the driver. They're the one who sets the destination, makes the final turns, and uses their own judgment and values to navigate the trip. It's simple. Humans lead, and AI assists.
And you should know, this isn't just a random approach. It's a really intentional, carefully designed pathway from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. In elementary school, it's all about creative exploration, with a teacher guiding the way. Then, in middle school, the focus shifts to building responsibility and critical thinking. And by high school, our students are earning real skills and even certifications that will help them in the future. When you boil it all down, this isn't really about learning to use a new app. It's about building those timeless human skills: critical thinking, problem solving, good judgment, and collaboration. These are the things that will help our students thrive in any future, no matter how much the technology changes.
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and honestly, it might be the most important one: the partnership between our schools and you, our families. This is our promise to you. 1, we will always be transparent about how these tools are being used. 2, we will always, always keep your child's data secure. And 3, we will never lose focus on what really matters: caring for our kids and preparing them for their tomorrow.
And here's the best part. You do not need to be a tech expert to be a partner with us on this. Your role is so powerful, and it's simple. Just having small conversations at home, asking what your child is learning, what they're creating, what they think about it, that's what builds healthy, thoughtful digital habits that will last a lifetime.
We're really proud of this. It's important for you to know that Henry County is taking this head on. We are proudly leading the way as the very first district in all of Kentucky to build such a comprehensive and intentional pathway for AI literacy. This is all about being ready for tomorrow, today. And so,
We end right back where we started. This entire approach is built on this unwavering promise. AI, it's just a tool. Our students, their growth, their safety, and their future, they will always be the heart of our mission. People first. Tech second. Always.